Hi, good evening, everybody. The title of the project is Airbnb Price Prediction and Insights. Airbnb provides a platform for property owners to rent out their spaces to travelers. The primary objective of the project is to develop a revision model that predicts the price of an Airbnb listing. For this, the data given is lot price, ID, property type, room type, amenities, accommodations, and much more data has been given. For this, the first thing is we have to import all this data into Google Colab. The next thing is we have to import all the necessary or required libraries like pandas, numpy, matplotlib, seaborn, sklearn, and much more if required. And we have to go through the overview of the data, how the data has been divided or how the data has been given. And after that, we have to do feature engineering for improving the analysis or efficiency of the code or model. And we can see how the variables has been distributed like float type, object type, integer type, and date type. And later we have to deal with the null values. We have to deal the null values or replace the null values either with mean, median, or mode to improve the efficiency of the model. I used here median, and then I used or I divided the columns into two types: objective type and numerical type columns for better purpose analysis purpose. And we can see to read or to find the overview of the data to understand data. We can see all these graphs: object type graphs, room type, bed type, city, host, and all these graphs. For numerical type data types, we can see all these graphs, box plot. We can see there are a lot of variables or outliers are there here. After treating the outliers, we can see the graphs how it looks like. So like there are no or minimized outliers. There are minimum outliers in these graphs after treating the outliers using this function. And we can see we can see the description of the entire data like count, the minimum 1% to 99%, and maximum and standard deviation of the variables. And later on we can see or we can analyze the heat map. The heat map provides a correlation between two variables, how much correlated are they. And later on we have to train and test the data. For training purpose, I took 80% of the data, and testing purpose I took 20% of the data. For validation purpose I took 75% of the data, and for testing purpose I took 25% of the data. And after training and testing, the scores are as follows. For training score is 0.56 and testing score is 0.55, and mean square error is 0.18 and r square is 0.55. You can see all the parameters which evaluates the model: mean square error, mean absolute percentage error, r square, and adjusted r square. This is about this model. For building a better model than this, I use another model. Everything is same except till here. I use, instead of linear regression, I used gradient boosting regressor. The training and testing score are follows. Training score is 0.71, testing score is 0.72, which is quite higher than regression or linear regression model. And MSC, RMSC, and MAP are quite less than a linear regression, and R square and adjusted R square is quite more, which means that this model is better than that. And we can see this graph. This graph provides what influencing the Airbnb prices. Room type, accommodations, bedrooms, and bathrooms are highly influencing the Airbnb prices. And this is the code which gives the prediction of price of Airbnb rooms. If a non-technical host enter all these prices like accommodations, bathrooms, beds, bedrooms, number of fridges, all this, the model will predict the price and use the price. And the insights here over is the room type is highly influencing the price. We have to uh, optimize all this followed by accommodates, bathrooms, bedrooms, and zip code. We have to optimize all this so that we can optimize the price, and we have to cut down all the unnecessary facilities, and price should be more on weekends and less on weekdays. Instead of per day, the host should try per hour on demand days, like somebody uses for fresh ups only, it may require 1 hour or 2 hours. The host should charge for 1 hour or 2 hours so that he can attract a lot of customers. And rooms should be categorized as prime room, secondary, and tertiary so that we can attract a wide variety of customers. These are the insights and about the project. Thank you.